Fare thee well, fare thee well, fare thee well, my fairy fan. Called Louisiana, cold to see my Susie. Polly Wolly doodle all the day. Well, a grasshopper sitting on the railroad track. Polly Wolly doodle all the day. Picking his teeth with a carpet pack. Polly Wolly doodle all the day. Fare thee well, fare thee well, fare thee well, my fairy fan. Called Louisiana for to see my Susie singing Polly Wolly doodle all the day. Fell behind the barn down on my knees, Polly Wolly doodle all the day. I thought I heard a chicken sneeze, Polly Wolly doodle all the day. Well, he sneezed so hard with his whooping cough, Polly Wolly doodle all the day. He sneezed his head and his tail right off, Polly Wolly doodle all the day. Fare thee well, fare thee well, fare thee well, my fairy fan. I'm going to Louisiana for to see my Susie sing Polly Wolly doodle all the day. Well, I went to the barn and I opened the door, Polly Wolly doodle all the day. I thought I heard a chicken snore, Polly Wolly doodle all the day. But it was only the rooster saying his prayers, Polly Wolly doodle all the day. And thanking the Lord for the hens upstairs, Polly Wolly doodle all the day. Fare thee well, fare thee well, fare thee well, my fairy fan. I'm going to Louisiana for to see my Susie and sing Polly Wolly doodle all the day. Polly Wolly doodle all the day. Polly Wolly doodle all the day. Oh me, oh my, oh you, whatever shall I do? Hallelujah, the question is peculiar. I'd give a lot of dough if only I could know the answer to my question. Is it yes or is it no? Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? If your mama says don't chew it, do you swallow it in spite? Can you catch it on your tonsils? Can you heave it left and right? Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? Here comes the blushing bride, the groom is by her side. Up to the altar, just as steady as Gibraltar, and the groom has got the ring, and it's such a pretty thing. But as he slips it on her finger, the choir begins to sing. Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? If your mama says don't chew it, do you swallow it in spite? Can you catch it on your tonsils? Can you heave it left and right? Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? Well, the nation rises one to send their only son up to the White House, the nation's only White House, to voice their discontent unto thy president, and ask the fondly question that has swept this continent. Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? If your mama says don't chew it, do you swallow it in spite? Can you catch it on your tonsils? Can you heave it left and right? Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? On the bedpost overnight. I came home the other night, as drunk as I could be. a horse in the stable where my horse ought to be. So I said to my wife, my pretty little wife, explain this thing to me. What's this horse here in the stable where my horse ought to be? You old fool, you blind fool, can't you plainly see? It's nothing but a milk cow your mother gave to me. Well, I've traveled this wide world over 10,000 miles or more, but a saddle and a bridle on a milk cow I never did see before. Well, I came home the next night as drunk as I could be. There was a hat on the hat rack where my hat ought to be. So I said to my wife, my pretty little wife, explain this thing to me. What's this hat here on the hat rack where my hat ought to be? You old fool, you blind fool, can't you plainly see? It's nothing but a chamber pot your mother gave to me. Well, I've traveled this wide world over 10,000 miles or more, but a J.B. Stetson chamber pot I never did see before. So I came home the next night as drunk as I could be. There was a pair of pants where my pants ought to be. So I said to my wife, my pretty little wife, explain this thing to me. What's these pants here on the chair where my pants ought to be? You old fool, you blind fool, can't you plainly see? It's nothing but a dish rag your mother gave to me. Well, I've traveled this wide world over 10,000 miles or more, but cuffs and a zipper on a dish rag I never did see before. So I came home the next night as drunk as I could be. There was a head on the pillow where my head ought to be. So I said to my wife, my pretty little wife, explain this thing to me. What's this head here on the pillow where my head ought to be? You old fool, you blind fool, can't you plainly see? It's nothing but a mushmelon your mother gave to me. Well, I've traveled this wide world over 10,000 miles or more, but a mustache on a mushmelon I never did see before. No, a mustache on a mushmelon I never did see before. Sweet 16 goes to church just to see the boys. Laughs and screams and giggles, every little noise. Turns her face a little, turns her head a while, but everybody knows she's only putting on the style. She's putting on the agony, putting on the style. That's what all the young folks are doing all the while. And as I look around me, I sometimes have to smile. a pair of leather gloves he borrowed from his dad. He makes it roar so lively just to see his girlfriend smile. But everybody knows he's only putting on the style. He's putting on the agony, putting on the style. That's what all the young folks are doing all the while. And as I look around me, I sometimes have to smile, seeing all the young folks are putting on the style. Preacher in the pulpit roars with all his might, singing glory, hallelujah, puts the folks all in a fright. Now you might think it's Satan that's a-coming down the aisle, but it's only our poor preacher boy that's putting on the style. He's putting on the agony, putting on the style. That's what all the young folks are doing all the while. And as I look around me, I sometimes have to smile, seeing all the young folks are putting on the style. Oh, I was born 10,000 years ago. There ain't nothing in this world that I don't know. I saw Peter, Paul, and Moses playing Ring Around the Roses, and I'll whoop that guy that says it isn't so. I saw Satan look the garden o'er. I saw Adam and Eve driven from the door. From behind the bushes peeping, I saw the apple they was eating, and I'll swear I was the guy that ate the core. Oh, I was born 10,000 years ago. There ain't nothing in this world that I don't know. I saw Peter, Paul, and Moses playing Ring Around the Roses, and I'll whoop that guy that says it isn't so. I saw Brutus when he did Caesar in. I saw Cleopatra living the life of sin. For the Pharaoh and his kids, I built the pyramids, and many a mummy is my next of kin. Oh, I was born 10,000 years ago. There ain't nothing in this world that I don't know. I saw Peter, Paul, and Moses playing Ring Around the Roses, and I'll whoop the guy that says it isn't so. Old Mary, she fell in love with me. We got married in Jerusalem secretly. Well, now Joseph wasn't happy, because Jesus had a new pappy. So he packed his mule and moved to Tennessee. Oh, I was born 10,000 years ago. There ain't nothing in this world that I don't know. I saw Peter, Paul, and Moses playing Ring Around the Roses, and I'll whoop the guy that says it isn't so. I remember when Columbus came ashore. I was in that boat pulling on an oar. Oh, the natives came out. They all began to shout, "Go back to Spain and don't come here no more." Oh, I was born 10,000 years ago. There ain't nothing in this world that I don't know. I saw Peter, Paul, and Moses playing Ring Around the Roses, and I'll whoop the guy that says it isn't so. took my gal to a fancy ball, was a social hop. We danced all night till the break of daylight, just waiting for the music to stop. We stopped into a restaurant, the finest on the street. She said she was not hungry, but this is what she eat: a dozen craw, a plate of slaw, a chicken and a roast, a pair of doves with applesauce, a soft shell crab on toast, a big barbecue and her crackers too. Her appetite was immense. When she called for pie, I thought I would die, for I had but 50 cents. Oh, you bet I wasn't hungry. I didn't care to eat. I got money in my clothes, the best they can't be beat. I thought if she always ate that way, she'd surely break our bank. She said she was not thirsty, but this is what she drank: a glass of ale, a gin cocktail, made me shake with tears, a ginger pop with rum on top, and then a schooner of beer, a whiskey sin and a glass of gin. She should have had more sense. When she called for more, I fell on the floor, for I had but 50 cents. Oh, you bet I wasn't hungry. I didn't care to eat, thinking any moment we'd be kicked out in the street. She said she'd bring some friends around one day and we'd have fun. I showed the man my 50 cents, and this is what he'd done. Oh, he smashed my nose, he tore my clothes, he slammed me to the floor. He grabbed me by the collar, then he threw me out the door. He grabbed me where my pants were loose, and he kicked me through the fence. Take my advice and don't try it twice if you've got but 50 cents. Why don't you work like other men do? How can I work when the sky is so blue? Hallelujah, I'm a bum. Hallelujah, bum again. Hallelujah, give us a hand out and revive us again. Well, I don't like work. Work don't like me. That is the reason that I'm so hungry. Hallelujah, I'm a bum. Hallelujah, bum again. Hallelujah, give us a hand out and revive us again. I went to a house, I knocked on the door. A lady said, bum bum, you've been here before. Hallelujah, I'm a bum. Hallelujah, bum again. Hallelujah, give us a hand out and revive us again. I went to a store, I asked for some bread.
a bar, I heard someone snore. I found the bartender asleep on the floor. Hallelujah, I'm a bum. Hallelujah, bum again. Hallelujah, give us a hand out and revive us again. So I took a drink and I did not pay. The policeman, he came and he took me away. Hallelujah, I'm a bum. Hallelujah, bum again. Hallelujah, give us a hand out and revive us again. The next day in court, while still in the daze, the judge looked at me and he said, 30 days. Hallelujah, I'm a bum. Hallelujah, bum again. Hallelujah, give us a hand out and revive us again. When springtime does come, won't we have fun? We'll get out of jail and we'll go on the bum. Hallelujah, I'm a bum. Hallelujah, bum again. Hallelujah, give us a hand out and revive us again. Oh, it ain't gonna rain no more. Ain't gonna rain no more. How in the world can the old folks tell it ain't gonna rain no more? A butterfly has wings of gold, a June bug wings of flame. A bedbug has no wings at all, but it gets there just the same. Oh, it ain't gonna rain no more. Ain't gonna rain no more. How in the world can the old folks tell it ain't gonna rain no more? A bullfrog sitting on a lily pad, looking up at the sky. Lily pad broke and the frog fell in, water all in his eye. Oh, it ain't gonna rain no more. Ain't gonna rain no more. How in the world can the old folks tell it ain't gonna rain no more? The mosquito, he fly high, mosquito, he fly low. If old Mr. Skeeter lands on me, he ain't gonna fly no more. Oh, there ain't no bugs on me. There ain't no bugs on me. There may be bugs on some of you mugs, but there ain't no bugs on me. Well, I drink 6 pints a day, and I'm getting fatter. Elephant drinks twice as much, but for him it doesn't matter. Oh, it ain't gonna rain no more. Ain't gonna rain no more. How in the world can the old folks tell ain't it gonna rain no more? Well, I have a pretty little wife, and her name is Jenny. When we took our marriage vow, she didn't say yes to many. Oh, it ain't gonna rain no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. How in the world can the old folks tell it ain't gonna rain no more? A man lay down by the sewer, and by the sewer he died. At the coroner's inquest, they called it sewerside. Oh, it ain't gonna rain no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. How in the world can the old folks tell ain't it gonna rain no more? Last Saturday night I got married. Me and my wife settled down. Now me and my wife are parted. Going to take a little stroll downtown. Everybody, well, Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Sometimes I live in the country. Sometimes I live in town. And sometimes I take a great notion to jump into the river and drown. Well, Irene, good night. rambling